Hello everyone. In this video, I am going to talk about exchanging pieces. But before that, let's look at what's a bad bishop. For example, in this position, the bishop on c8 is blocked by its own pawns. So the bishop on c8 really has very little active play. So in general, if you have the pawns in the same color as that of the bishop, then that color bishop becomes a bad bishop. So now let's look at an example and how we can use this concept to application. In this example, white starts with e4, black plays e5, knight f3, d6. As you can see, once black has played d6, the bishop on f8 is locked inside of the pawn chain and has very little active play during the game. So the game continues bishop c4, bishop e7, d3, knight f6, bishop g5, castles, knight g4. So here black offers a trade of the bishops, which white accepts with very little thinking. So after the trade of the bishops, now black has gotten rid of the bad piece, that is the bad bishop. So black has a fine position. Okay, let's look at another example. So in this game, again white starts with e4, black plays e5, knight f3, d6. Again, if you notice, the bishop on f8 is locked inside of the pawn chain. White goes d4, knight c6, d5, knight e7, bishop b5 check, bishop d7. So here white player has to decide whether to exchange the bishops, light square bishops, or retreat the bishop to e7. And I think white here should trade the bishops. That is, if you notice the white pawns in the center, both the pawns are in the light color squares. That means the bishop on b5 has very little active play in the game. So after the trade of the bishops, white's remaining bishop is very active, and if you notice, black bishop on f8 is quite passive, quite a bad piece, and will have very little active prospects. Okay, let's move on to our next example. Let's go to the position which occurs after move number 10. So in this position, white has an option to trade on f6, exchange the bishop for the knight. Should white make this exchange? And the right move here is to exchange on f6. Yes, white should exchange on f6. The point being, after this exchange, if black captures with the bishop, then loses a black loses the pawn on d6, and after g takes f6, so black's king side pawn structure is ruined, and also there is a nice outpost on f5 for the white knight to make use of. Okay, now time to test your understanding. So in this position, can you identify the black's bad bishop? So if you notice, black has placed the pawns on the light color squares. So the bishop on c8 is quite bad. Do you see how black can exchange the bad bishop for white's active bishop? So here an interesting try would be to play bishop to a6, exchanging the bad bishop for white's active bishop. Okay, so let's take one more example. So black has just played knight f to d7, so offering the exchange of the bishop. So in this position, should white exchange the bishops? Okay, here the right continuation is to play bishop to e3, avoiding the exchange. It's important to avoid this exchange because it leaves black with a bad piece, which is blocked in by its own pawns on the dark color squares. The bishop's quite passive on e7. With this, I conclude this lesson. Thanks for watching.